I'm going to tell you two secrets about the colors that don't exist and about the Catholic Church. I will be drawing these two handsome men standing very close to each other, dressed in white, Roman soldiers and Christian saints, and I will tell you the story of these two men and how they became Christian saints, so that even most zealous homophobes are praying to them. It's kind of cool. And I will show you that the white color is the most famous for changing shades in art, just like a chameleon. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, the saints I'm drawing with dry pastels are Sergius and Bacchus. These men were real historical figures, real Roman officers. It was the 4th century, so around 300 AD. These men were held in high esteem until it became known that they are Christian. For their refusal to worship other gods, Sergius and Bacchus were tortured and publicly humiliated by being dressed in women's clothing, chained and paraded through the streets of the city. Then they were killed, beheaded. In icons and frescoes, they're almost always shown side by side, very close, gently touching each other, like brothers, or maybe something more. Some scholars see this closeness as deeply symbolic. Their relationship was called adelphopoiesis, or brother-making, and it's very interesting. The brother-making was a ceremony practiced historically in Eastern Christian tradition to unite together two people of the same sex, normally men, in a church-recognized relationship analogous to siblinghood. So these two men had a sacred bond, often seen today as a historical example of man-to-man love in religious art. How cool is that? I chose dark blue paper to let their forms emerge from the darkness of the background. And by the way, you can watch my video about the importance of the base color of the paper or canvas. I'll leave the link in the description below. Right now, this cold dark blue background, technically it helps me a lot to create the dramatic depth. Oh, and by the way, symbols in religious art are called iconography. Knowing these symbols, you can read the paintings and icons in sacred art. The symbols for these two saints, Sergius and Bacchus, are the youthful appearance, the identical clothes or uniforms. They're always inseparable, and their closeness is interpreted as the unity in faith. But to me, it's not just their faith, it's the intimacy, spiritual and physical. Oh, and I almost forgot to say that Sergius and Bacchus are recognized as patrons of the gay community. They're also military saints. And to be honest, it's my very first time that I'm working in soft pastels on a devotional piece. The challenge with soft pastels right now is, of course, the size of the paper. The smaller the surface, the more difficult it is to work on small details, like faces or hands. Thank God I didn't put hands in here in a composition. But I like the way the pigment lays down, like very soft butter, creamy, intense, not quite controllable though. I don't go immediately for white. Even the very first layer, the drawing, I used, I think it was very light yellow, like Neapolitan yellow or something. And now it's the perfect time to talk about the white color. The truth is, there is no pure white. In art, white isn't a single color. It reflects what's around it, cool shadows, warm light, even a trace of whatever lies underneath. White is like a sponge. It absorbs and reflects everything. That's why you can make a painting or a drawing without a single drop of white color. Here, of course, I'm exaggerating the colors and going more into expressionism. But if I would make a painting more realistic, then I would definitely be more subtle and gentle with my brush strokes and the intensity of the colors I choose. But still, my white will never be pure white color from the tube. Yes, you can say it's art and artist's eyes see things differently, true. But in real life, there is no pure white either. We think it's white, but if you look closer and study the object, then you'll see that there are many colorful dots when put together, creating the illusion of the white. So that's why to me, white isn't purity. It's always a blend of colors, of stories, of identities, of contradictions, and of experiences. Nothing is pure, nothing is untouched, everything is layered. But making devotional artwork from a gay perspective feels not just different, but it feels, I don't know, right and necessary. It feels like I'm paying respect to these two handsome men who lived way ahead of us, loved each other, died together. When I drill them close together, I'm not just honoring the past, I'm reclaiming it. You can call me pathetic, but that's how I feel and how I think. So this is the final drawing, and I leave it the way it is for now. Maybe in the future I'll make a painting in oils with Sergius and Bacchus standing together the way they always were and will be. Please let me know if you're interested in more topics like the sacred art with stories of saints and painting and drawing, because I like this subject. Please like and subscribe. The subscribe button is over here. Yeah, and stay tuned. I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.